At a family dinner, my water broke and I said, I'm about to give birth. My parents didn't even stand up. My dad just sneered, call a cab, we're busy. A week later, my mom showed up demanding to see the baby, and I said, what baby? I was 27, very pregnant, and I'd been the easy kid my whole life. My parents saved their energy, money, and affection for my little sister. She could sneeze and they'd act like it deserved a parade. I learned early that my pain was inconvenient, so I stayed quiet. So when my mom insisted I drive to Round Rock for a dinner, I went. It was my sister's big moment because she was bringing her new boyfriend to meet the family. I was 3 weeks from my due date and my husband was stuck at work in a server emergency. I smiled anyway and took my usual seat at the end. The boyfriend was a loud tech startup guy in a tight blazer. My parents leaned in like he was handing out lottery tickets. My sister clung to him, glowing. I listened to my dad pretend he understood venture capital and I tried not to breathe too hard. Then the cramps stopped being cramps. The pressure turned sharp and heavy. I gripped the table and counted breaths. My mom leaned over and hissed, can you not fidget for 5 minutes? He's explaining his business model. I texted my husband under the table. No answer. I looked at my sister for help. She just rolled her eyes like my breathing was ruining the vibe. Then it happened, right there, in front of everyone. First, I heard a hard pop deep inside my body. Next, heat rushed down my legs, fast and unstoppable. After that, the chair cushion darkened under my dress. Then my stomach cinched tight, like a steel belt. Again, the pain surged and stole the air from me. I shoved my chair back, and the legs screeched loud. My mom snapped, you're scratching the hardwood floor. I said, my water broke. I need the hospital now. My dad sighed, like I'd asked him to mow lawns. My sister scoffed, you always need attention, Penny. Then my dad lifted his wine and said, call a cab, we're busy. I walked out. I waited 3 seconds for the door to fly open. It didn't. I drove myself to Dell Medical in full labor, white-knuckling I-35 and counting breaths so I wouldn't pass out. Traffic was a wall of red taillights, and every bump hurt. I called my best friend, and she went instantly feral. They did what? She yelled. She met me at the ER entrance and got my husband yanked out of work. He arrived sweaty and terrified, grabbed